Hello mirrors. So today we're going to be doing a quick reading on your love connection or your situationship. You can either be in a relationship, have a crush, have a situationship. This could be about an ex, just your, specific person that you're wondering about. As you know, my readings are about law of attraction, so I do believe you can manifest what you want with whatever specific person you want. You are simply inhabiting that reality where you are in alignment with that version of that person. So these readings are meant to empower, they're meant to confirm, and they're also meant to help you switch your mindset if you need to. So with that in mind, we can go ahead and start the reading. This should be a quick one. This is pile 1. This, whatever this white crystal is, I don't think it's anything in particular. I got it from, anyway, it doesn't matter. And then pile 2 is this amethyst. And then pile 3 is this quartz right here, mother's milk quartz, and the celestite. Okay, so the description box will have the timestamps, so you can pick one or multiple if you really feel drawn to. And if you're interested in a private reading, that information will also be in the description box. But let's go ahead and start with pile 1. Hello, pile 1. Okay, so this is going to be like a little energy checkup, like I was saying. So this is going to be his energy. We have the Knight of Cups, beautiful, clarified by the 3 of Coins. And by the way, this is my new Lord of the Rings Tarot deck. It says Bilbo's reading in his library to learn new skills and gain new abilities. That's cool. Okay, this is your energy, 3 of Wands. So we have 3 and 3. Clarified by the 9 of Cups. Okay, and then give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Then we have work through your fears. Wow, we have work and the 3 of Coins. And then be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show that you care. Okay, first of all, like I said, we have the 3 of Coins, which is 3 of Pentacles, which is often thought of can be a work connection. We have work here and work here. So some of you guys definitely might be dealing with a work connection. If not, this is saying that this relationship is going to require work, and it doesn't have to be like hard work. It's more like there's a lot of shifts that need to be taken in your mental space more than anything. Especially with be supportive, I really feel like your partnership or your partner needs someone there to know, so that they know that they are supported. They want that stability. They want that security. They are willing to work with you. They want to give you their love, as you see with the Knight of Cups. And the 3 of Coins is about working together. It is about, I always take it as a really good sign of harmony. So his energy or her energy could be a woman. It doesn't really matter about the gender. Their energy is very ready to work with you, ready to move forward, and ready to show that they care. If they haven't given you any sort of signs, if you continue this positive energy, I definitely expect you to see some signs, some words, or some actions that show that they do care. Your energy is about expansion right now and happiness. So that this is really great. I do think this is why your partner is showing up in such a good energy here, is because you are taking care of yourself. You are being happy and you're spiritually expanding. And I don't think it really depends on this person, which is the best energy you should have when it comes to relationships. You want to continue to expand and continue to do better and continue to grow no matter how your partner shows up. That is exactly how you manifest the best version of them. Now, if you don't feel like this relates to you, this is the advice. If you feel like kind of the opposite, like your partner is withdrawn and you're feeling very unhappy, this is saying this is the energy you need to give. Your primary energy should be toward yourself and being happy and being more expansive rather than contracting. So when I talk about expansion, it's being more open-minded, but it's also being open to the outcomes, and it's also about being open to the way your partner shows up, the way that the universe brings you things, okay? Because sometimes the universe can bring us exactly what we want, but it's going to start off kind of seeming the opposite, but you still need to keep that energy of knowing that that manifestation is yours and knowing that you're worthy of it, or even just knowing that it's possible if you can't wrap your mind around knowing it's like a definite thing. We have give your relationship a chance. So I do feel like if some of you guys are questioning, I do think that this is a good route for you to go. All these cards are super positive. It's really looking good for you. So I do think it's a good idea to give your relationship a chance, unless you feel totally like bogged down by it and that you can't expand and that you can't move forward. If that's not how you feel, you might want to pick a different pile, or just take this as a sign that your happiness and your expansion is more important. And we have work through your fears, new moon, and Scorpio. So I think part of working on your partnership is going to be working through your fears. So think about the things you're scared of. Are you scared of making the first move? Are you scared of telling people your feelings? Are you scared of going for your dreams? You know, it could be related to this partnership. It doesn't have to. But as you work on your fears and as you confront them one step at a time, it could be something very little. Like for me, I don't really like talking to people, like new people. It makes me really nervous. I do love new people, but I get very, very anxious. So for me, this could look like just answering a phone call, you know, or just little things like that. Saying hi to someone, striking up a conversation, of small talk at the store. Okay. You know, it could be anything, but working through your fears is actually going to start manifesting this relationship. It's going to help you expand. It's going to make you happier because you're going to have less anxiety. And especially if you have fears towards this relationship, I see with Knight of Cups, Three of Coins, things are like really gonna start weaving together. It's going to work out really great. And finally, again, we have make it genuine effort to show you care, which lines up really great with this give your partnership a chance. So you don't want to do this acting aloof, playing mind games stuff that our society is really passionate about right now. They really think that's how to do it. The only reason why that works is because people are broken and they want validation. So you being aloof and then making them chase you, like it might work on a 3D level for a little bit, but you're going to be, they're going to end up reflecting to you your insecurities, and it's not going to end up being some long-term thing. That typically works really good if you just want to fling and you want to manipulate people, which if you're on my channel, I don't think you're that kind of person. So you want to show your genuine care and support. You don't want to hide it. You don't want to act like you don't care. But at the same time, if you feel like you're putting in so much work and you're not seeing it on their end, go back into yourself, keep on expanding, keep on doing what makes you happy. Work through your fears in this relationship, within yourself and outside, okay? So this is beautiful. This is really great. I love this energy. If you've enjoyed this too, please like, comment, and subscribe. And check out my other pick of cards if you're interested, or my other astrology readings. And again, if you're interested in a private reading, it will be $5 for your first reading. You'll get a 10 to 15 minute video, so super affordable. Send me an email if you are interested in that. But that's it, guys. I love you. Hello, group 2. Let's take a quick look. This is like a little energy check. So this is their energy. We have strength in the reverse, but this is lust in this one. We have the Knight of Coins, or the Knight of Pentacles, in the reverse. And this is my Lord of the Rings tarot deck, by the way. I just got it. We have the Hermit. This is your energy. We have the Hermit. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. We have wedding. The situation involves marriage. We have prosperity lies ahead. It was in the reverse, but I'm not really reading reversals on these today, okay? And then do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. Okay. Wow. So right off the bat, some of you guys are in a marriage, whether this is with this person, with another person, or they're with another person. And if this is something that you don't know of, don't take that as any sign of anything, okay? This is for people if you know that you're in a marriage, they're in a marriage. You could even be separated, or they could be separated, but the need to split off is very necessary energetically. If none of that applies to you, this does say that there is a possibility for this to eventually move into marriage, or it could mean that the lessons you learn from this connection will lead you to your partner that you do end up married to, or it doesn't have to be like traditional marriage. It could just be like a bond, a connection, like a soulmate or twin flame type of energy, okay? So we start out with their energy, which is strength in the reverse, which in this deck, the Thoth deck, is lust. And then we have Knight of Coins. Again, like I said, this is my Lord of the Rings Tarot deck, and this is what this card says. A soldier of Gondor watches the eastern horizon for any sign that the enemy may be approaching. Okay, so this energy together really feels like they're not really steadfast. They're not really paying attention. I feel like they're just kind of going with the flow. Some of them may be withdrawn sexually from you, but I think with this lust in the reverse, combined with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, it's more like they just don't have a lust for life. They may be very depressed. They may be really struggling. And I don't necessarily feel like this is towards your connection, although that could be an additional thing, okay? I think this is more about their own life. Of course, you are manifesting it, so it is a reflection of you in some point, in some degree, so you might want to check your beliefs. Think about if that you're worthy of somebody to spend time, attention, and effort on you, and then make sure you're reflecting that by treating yourself with love, time, attention, and effort. You will see that reflected in this partner or another one if you choose to move on. Your energy is the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So it feels like you are also not giving any energy into this connection because you don't feel like, you feel like you just keep giving and giving, and maybe this person is not giving back to you. You're not seeing anything. You're not seeing any movement. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You're just seeing stagnation. So you're really focused on your own energy, which is great. I think that this is really important for you right now, because if you do want a commitment, you're going to have to commit to yourself, guys. You're going to have to commit to loving yourself, a spiritual expansion, and making yourself number one and not depending on someone else for your happiness. This is the biggest lesson with romantic relationships, is that most of us, especially feminine energies, we tend to put our energy and our worthiness in another person rather than ourselves. And that's why women end up getting a lot of the short end of the stick when it comes to love, okay? So this is saying put that energy into yourself. You're going to continue to go in the same cycles if you keep thinking the same thoughts and keep doing the same things. Even if you get in a different relationship, we will manifest the same cycles if we don't heal these things within ourselves. But if you see, there's these wonderful, beautiful cards of wedding, and then prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So there is beautiful things on the horizon. But it is going to really take you going into yourself. The Hermit is about spiritual awakening. It's about awareness. It's about looking at things, especially with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You want to look at those cycles with an open mind, and you want to look at how you can actually switch these things, how you can turn the wheel back around so that you have the Wheel of Fortune and not the Wheel of Misfortune, because you are manifesting. And it is going to take a lot of healing and a lot of awareness. But when you can do that, prosperity is ahead. You have beautiful things waiting for you. Wedding, commitment, twin flame, soulmate. Again, whether it's this person or another person, that's entirely up to you and your own personal journey. There's no really specific signs here. But we do have to do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. So I think this is saying it's okay to take a break from this relationship if you want to, but either put that focus on yourself, because I think that could also be what this is about, but also you might want to help other people. It might really help you get a grasp of that energy of giving and helping, and maybe that could be reflected to you. But I'm hearing for a few of you, because you're in this Hermit energy, and you're withdrawing, it could be that this is saying extend your energy to this person. They may actually be manifesting that, or you may be manifesting that they seem uncaring because you're uncaring, or you're coming across that way. And I hear it's more of protecting your heart. So do any of those things that actually make sense to you, whatever resonates with you, because this could be either about doing for yourself, doing for another person outside of this connection, or doing something for them. Whatever resonates with you. It could actually be any of those three, but it is important that your energy is shifting. So whatever your current energy is, the universe is saying to shift that energy, because you are kind of stuck in this wheel of misfortune, or wheel of fortune in the reverse. And this is also 3 major arcana cards. So this is big energy. What you're going through is monumental in a way, and it's a big lesson for you. So even though this is kind of some tough energy, it's ultimately like really positive in the long run. That just needs to be your mindset, that what you're going through now is actually positive and it's actually healing you in the long run. Okay guys, so that's it. If you've enjoyed this reading, like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested, if you're interested in a private reading, the information is in the description box. It'll be $5 for your first reading. You'll get a 10 to 15 minute video, super affordable. So shoot me an email if you are interested. Okay, so that's it guys. I love you. Hello Pile 3, so let's take a quick look at what's going on in your connection. This will be a little bit of an energy check, okay? We're going to look at their energy, your energy, and advice and all that kind of stuff. So their energy is Ace of Swords in the reverse, clarified by the 4 of Cups, and this is my Lord of the Rings tarot. It says Frodo, Sam, Merry, and Pippin meet with Farmer Maggot and become friends whilst out picking the mushrooms. Wow, not very 4 of Cups. Okay. We'll take that into account. For you, you have the Hanged Man in the reverse, clarified by the Hermit in the reverse. Okay. Then you have Flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. A time to give rather than to take, New Moon in Virgo, and focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. This feels kind of similar to Pile 2. There are some connections. So if you felt connected to Pile 2, you might want to listen to that. It could have some additional information for you. So their energy with the Ace of Swords in the reverse and 4 of Cups, they feel very unsure. They aren't even wanting to look up from what they're doing because they're just not sure. They're apathetic, and it doesn't have to do with you. I mean, you are manifesting this, so I don't want to say it doesn't have to do with you, but this seems more like the version of them you've manifested, which could be a big reflection of yourself or at least your beliefs. It's more to do with that they're just confused. And so, oftentimes when we're confused, we're not going to want to make any decisions. We're not going to put our heart into things just because it's, why would you want to put your energy into something you're confused about? And so this means, on a law of attraction perspective, it's really important for you to be concerned and figure out what you want. So think about it. Do you want a long-lasting relationship, and are you sure it's with this person? Okay, you can manifest a version of them, meaning you can inhabit a reality of them being or in alignment with you, okay? So that is possible. But I think a lot of you guys, you're just not sure either. That's why Flirt's coming up. So you could say, you may even want to do this on an energetic level, like write it down on paper, do some ritual, whatever works for you, or meditate on it. But this is really saying that you could, for a lot of you guys, say that my commitment to this connection is playfulness, is understanding, is learning, okay? And it's creating a pathway for me. So I think for a lot of you guys, you are wanting a connection, okay? You're wanting something new, so you may be kind of bored with this person. I see with the Hermit in the reverse and the Hanged Man, really kind of having trouble with the connection because you kind of feel like things are same old, same old. You're not really seeing much movement from them. You may even be seeing some chaotic energy from them if they're emotionally reactive, but you also don't want to be alone. I think some of you guys are just kind of staying with this connection just for the sake of it, okay? But again, I think this is more of a reflection of your beliefs. If you just want this connection to just be a mode for you to move forward, learn more about yourself, and gain some clarity on what you want, then that's the energy that you will help to put out. So if this energy is coming out, you may actually realize what it is within them you don't want in a partner. So you know what to work on with them to manifest a better version of them, or to manifest a better version, or manifest somebody else, okay? And a time to give rather than to take. Again, similar energy, very, very similar energy to pile 2. So I really feel like we have extend your energy, and we have a time to give rather than to take. So, and we have the Hermit in the reverse. So this is really saying that you need to get out of your comfort zone, okay? You need to give to other people, find ways to help other people, even find ways to give to this person if you're feeling inclined to. If you really don't, and that doesn't feel right to your soul, that's not what I mean. But I think it'll really help for you to get out of your comfort zone, go and spend time with friends, or, I mean, depending on the current situation, what you're comfortable with, you know, maybe have a Zoom call with a friend that you haven't talked to in a while, or just do something that is out of just going within. I think you need to be able to look at things from a different perspective. I think you're kind of stuck, and you may be looking at this person as a source of reflection, and you're really not getting much. It's kind of like looking into a mirror and you don't see anything, or you just see the same old stuff, and it's not dynamic, it's not moving. But as soon as you move your energy, I feel like it's going to be kind of like a magnet. You're going to come over here and you're going to be giving to your friends. You're going to be feeling good. You're going to be focused on yourself and your family, and it is going to draw them in and make them realize, hey, that person is actually important to me. So maybe they will show you some respect in return, okay, or some interest at least. This could be a way for you to manifest that, okay? But regardless, the universe is really asking you to move forward in your own direction. And if they really want you, or if you really want them, is what I really mean, because you are manifesting this, then they will come after you, okay? And then finally, we have focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. So that is very self-explanatory. But why it works is because when we focus on love, it multiplies, it expands, it is exponential, okay? So it's not just about this person, but definitely look at the attributes of this person you really like. I think you may be focused on more of their negative aspects with the Hanged Man in the reverse. Maybe even make a list. What are the things you love about them, okay? What is it that you're drawn to? And if that list is very small, it might be just that you are with this person or interested in this person just because you don't want to be lonely, and that is just not a good enough reason, okay? That'll only be for a select few of you. But otherwise, it can help to renew the decisiveness of going in the direction of this relationship if you realize all these things you love about them. Make a list about things you love about yourself. That's equally, if not more, important, okay? And then other people. Think about the positive in people. Think about the good in people. And the more you focus on that, it'll help you have unconditional love. So when people mess up, or when people don't show up in the perfect way, it really helps to move your compass back to love, to light, to harmony, okay? To harmony, and to bringing things together in alignment, rather than to focusing on all the things that deviate from what you actually want, which will actually create more chaos and more frustration, okay? So very beautiful reading, okay? I really like the message. Even if you're kind of going through a little bit of tough energy, it's okay. The message itself is beautiful and great, and I will take that advice. I love it. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. If you've enjoyed the reading, like, comment, and subscribe. If you want your own personal reading, it's only $5, guys. 10 to 15 minute video. Send me an email if you're interested. But that's it, guys. I love you.